Hi, my name is Deborah Thomas, and I live in Queen Creek, Arizona. And I am sending a video to you tonight to tell you about how I feel about Dressing Your Truth. My mom introduced me to Dressing Your Truth last year, and she called me and told me that she was joining this club. I didn't remember what it was called, but about how you change what you wear to match your personality. And at the time, I was a little skeptical about it, but I still listened to what she had to say. And then I picked her up from the airport a couple of months later, and I saw this woman get off the airplane. She had on a bright yellow sweater and a silver necklace, and her hair was done beautifully. And then I realized it was my mom, and I did not even recognize her at first. Then I thought to myself, well, I don't know what this club is that she's joined, but I would like to know more about it. So she brought her books with her. And we sat down and I said, why don't you tell me about that? Tell me about the different types. She said she was a type 4. And she says, I'll just read you all of the characteristics of each type, and then we can go from there. So she read me the characteristics of type 1. And I said, that's good, Mom. I'm a type 1. I know I'm a type 1. And she said, well, let me read you the rest of them. And I said, no, I already know I'm a type 1. I can tell. Every single characteristic you read was matching to my personality, except for the one that I start too many projects and don't finish them. I actually do start a lot of projects, but I finish them. I've learned kind of through my past experiences that I needed to finish what I started in order to be successful in this life. So it was really fun to see the change that my mom went through. And now I have spent some more time looking into Dressing Your Truth. And I actually at first just found out what colors I needed to wear, and my mom and I went to Goodwill and we took a shopping cart and we just filled it full of clothes that were the right type for me. And I went home, tried them on, and pretty soon within a week people were giving me compliments about my clothes and my eyes and my face, and they were really excited about the change in me. And this is all for less than $90. So then I thought I should really take this seriously. So I joined. And then I think they sent me a little card, and I started really shopping online through the Dressing Your Truth store and some of the discount stores around. And I had so much fun changing the colors of jewelry that I wore. And I found out that I was wearing a lot of really dark colors, and like a type 4, which is what my mom is, and a lot of black. And I also was wearing a lot of the type 2 colors. But I wasn't wearing very many of the type 1 colors at all. And it's kind of interesting because my profession in the past has been to be a high school choir director. I've done that for 20 years. And I know with students, you have to have them take you seriously. So I was dressing in darker colors and more businesslike, hoping that they would take me seriously and I would have more discipline in the classroom. And in the process of that, I kind of lost who I was. I guess I always kind of thought if I acted happy and joyful and was myself, people would think I was dingy or blonde, which I am. But I think now I realize that that's not a bad thing, to be a happy, joyful person who brings light into the room. And so through this Dressing Your Truth program, I've learned and discovered who I am again. And also I have had a chance to help my daughters. I have 5 daughters. 4 of them are grown and married, and 1 is a 9-year-old. And I have my oldest daughter is a type 4, and then my next daughter is a type 3, and then I have 2 type 1s, and then my 9-year-old is a type 3. And as we have changed what we're wearing, gone through our closets, gotten rid of everything else, and really worn the colors that go with our personalities, it has been so much easier to understand each other. And it is so fun to see my daughter's husbands get excited to see them when they dress in the right colors. For Christmas, I gave them all 3 stacking boxes of, gift boxes of clothes from Dressing Your Truth. And the bottom box had a jacket in their type, and the next box had a blouse, and the next box had a scarf or accessories or earrings or whatever. And so the girls were so excited to open up those boxes. They went and changed their clothes and came out dressed in their type. And one of my daughter's husbands was so excited, he was blushing. And I thought, how fun for us to have more excitement in who we are and how we dress. I have to tell you, I am not really looking for a job. I have taken a year off to be at home with my mother-in-law who has Alzheimer's. And I just made a decision recently to go back to school to get my doctorate degree in administration and leadership. But when I heard about this job posting, my husband and my family told me that they thought I should apply for it because I love Dressing Your Truth so much. I even said I wish they would open a store in Arizona because I would love to be in charge of it and manage it. I love to see the change in people. I'm like a missionary for Dressing Your Truth, and it would be really fun to be part of that organization. I do have a lot of time at home that I'm available to work online. I have personal business experience. We own a wedding decor business that we do on a couple of weekends a month. And I also have owned a children's bookstore in the past. As I was a choir director, I was able to take many groups on tours, and I had show choirs and jazz choirs. Took time to produce shows with scenery designs, costume design, many of those things. My strength is my creativity. Another strength is my determination. And I also love working with people. And my main goal really in life, for this life, is to help to empower people to be better and to be happy, and to influence the people around them to be happy also. So I am just telling you about my willingness to be part of your group. Although I am working on my doctorate degree, I can work slow or fast on that. I do have a commitment to take 2 classes, which is 6 credit hours, until the middle of March. And then after that, I could change to 1 class if I needed to. And I think that I would be willing to commit for long term. I have taught school for a long time, but I don't mind going in a new direction. I actually almost went into advertising when I was younger and trying to decide what I wanted to do. And I love to watch commercials just as much as I like to watch television shows. I like to see how people think and the creativity they have. I want to thank you for the opportunity to even apply for this position, and to tell you that I am appreciative of the Dressing Your Truth concept, and for all the time that was put into it, and for the lives that it has changed and will change. And I wish you luck in your pursuit of your business, and also finding a person for this job. Take care.